Hello everybody and welcome, my name is GaaraOfBentonYGO, and today here on this exciting Yu-Gi-Oh video we are going to be going over my Invoked Mekk-Knight deck profile that I have been messing around with and trying to learn from, well, basically since I messed around with Invoked 101's Mekk-Knight Invoked deck, and so I decided that I would build my own. And so, without further ado, here is the deck profile that I think is one of the better variants of Mekk-Knight Invoked. So, starting off with the monsters, playing triple Alistair the Invoker. This is the heart and the soul of the invoked part of the deck. This searches your invocation, Magical Meltdown searches this, and then you make your fusion cards, and it works out really well. Mekaba is super strong, and yeah, and this card also goes really well with Salamangreat Almirage, which was just released because that is exactly 1,000 attack. So we're playing triple Alistair the Invoker. And now for our Mekk-Knight package, we're playing quite a bit of Mekk-Knights. We're playing 3 purple Nightfall, we're playing triple Blue Sky, and then double Indigo Eclipse, or the Move Man of the archetype. Basically, purple searches, banishes the Mekk-Knight and then searches, but that Mekk-Knight comes back during your next standby phase. Blue Sky searches a Mekk-Knight that is in the same column, or searches Mekk-Knights with different names equal to the same number of monsters or cards your opponent controls in that same column. And then Indigo Eclipse moves a Mekk-Knight, and then Red Moon destroys a monster or a card in the same column as a Mekk-Knight. So that's our Mekk-Knight package. And then we're also playing Double Time Maiden because this is like this helps us get other monsters in the columns. So if we're going first, we can special summon some Mekk-Knights, because what you do is if you control the monsters, you can special summon it, and then you link off into Almirage, and then you have 2 monsters in this. And then you set a card behind that, and you have 2 monsters or 2 cards in the same column. So Double Time Maiden, and then for some spicy tech on the deck, 1 Shadoll Falco, 1 Shadoll Beast. Shadoll Beast, when it's sent to the graveyard, you get to draw a card. And then, yeah, so these are our 2 Shadoll monsters for some spicy tech in the extra deck. And then for our hand traps, we're playing triple Psyframe Gear Gamma and 1 Driver. And I know what you're thinking. This kind of seems to be counterintuitive because it negates the effect and destroys the monster. But I think that this is way more powerful against, since this is a blind going second deck, I feel like this is way more powerful against a lot of decks because, yes, you're negating the effect, but then they can just link it away, and this gets rid of that problematic monster. So we're playing triple Gamma and 1 Driver, and then we're also playing triple Ash Blossom and Joy Spring. This card is way too powerful to not play it, but it does a lot of work. So we're playing triple of this, and then our other going second hand trap that we're playing is triple No Material. And the reason why we're playing triple No Material is because this does kind of the same thing that Gamma does, except for instead of removing that monster, it stops that monster from being used for a tribute summon, a link summon, a synchro summon, and an XZ summon. So that monster's just dead where it is, and you can't get rid of it for the rest of the turn. So this kind of does the same thing as Gamma. It's a better version of Gamma for our deck because we kind of want monsters in those columns, but playing triple No Material. Now moving on to the spell cards. For our Invoke spell cards, we're playing triple Magical Meltdown to search that Alistair, and then we are playing triple Invocation. I only have 2 ulti invocations, so the 2 ultis in the secret will work. And then we're playing 1 Book of the Law, and then double Super Poly. I know Super Poly's at 3, but I only own 2 Super Polys. If I owned 3, we'd probably be playing 3. But those are all of our that's our invoked spell cards and the Super Polys. Then we're going to also be playing triple Shadoll Fusion because Construct and Winda are both super, super good with this deck. And then our last 3 spell cards is triple Call by the Grave because hand traps are kind of annoying in certain circumstances. And then you can also set these to disrupt your opponent, which are really, really good. Now, moving on to the extra deck, the link monsters for our extra deck is we have one Alistair the Invoker of Madness, a 4th copy of Alistair that we can always access, super good, along with searching our invoked stuff, which is really good. And then one Mekk-Knight of Morningstar, also really, really good. And then one Mekk-Knight Spectrum Supreme. This card attacks your opponent's life points directly, which helps deal some damage. And then we're also playing the one Salmagran Almirage, and then one Blackluster Soldier, the Soldier of Chaos. This card is a lot easier to summon than Boral Sword, and then can also do about the same thing and has some destruction protection, which is really good. 2 new cards from Battles of Legend. Now for our invoked fusions, we're playing 2 invoked Mechaba, because negates are pretty good. 1 Purgatrio for that extra damage. 1 Rajin for some like Windex and stuff, and then 1 Kalga, 1 Elysium to round out our invoked monsters. Kalga is super good because it's like a walking skill drain, and Elysium destroys nukes your opponent's board, which is really good. And then for playing 1 window, 1 construct for our Shadolls, kind of self-explanatory. And then for our super poly targets, and we'll probably side deck some more, we're playing the 1 Protoplant Dragon's Depalia and the 1 Salamangreat Violet Chimera. This would be Starving Venom Fusion Dragon if I had one, which I will probably have shortly. But these could be really any super poly targets that you need. And guys, that is going to be it for my invoked Mekk-Knight deck profile. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe if you guys are new, and let me know, comment down below what kind of decks you guys want to see in the future, and if you don't want to see some live duels with this deck. That's going to be it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.